Let's wash the lettuce. Good shape. It's beautiful. She gets right into it. Just seeing her sort of light up and she can put the ingredients together. Make 3 out of 1. You roll them like Play-Doh.
Chef Leo Gastrain and his daughter Lila love to cook cheeseburgers together at home.
Oh, that looks fantastic. Can I put some of those wrap-ons through?
He's the son of a butcher in Austria.
I grew up with meat galore, obviously. It was on the plate every day.
But this burger has no beef at all.
It's actually not meat. It's plant-based protein. But for me as a chef, it's absolutely crucial to see it in front of me and actually got that colour. And when you sear it, it actually bleeds because there's beetroot juice inside.
It's not just the burger that's different.
Synthetic cheese, so it's actually not cheese. But it melts like cheese, it looks like cheese, and again, for me as a chef, it's important when it looks like it, then automatically your brain thinks you're having it.
For some, this is what the future of food will be.
I think that we can reimagine food completely, so they don't need to look like anything that you've ever eaten before. So I really want to encourage you to use your creativity in thinking about that.
I think we urgently need to find alternatives to farming, which themselves can greatly reduce environmental impact.
In the UK, George Monbiot has been documenting alternatives to traditional protein production.
One of the most frightening things we face is the realisation that our farming system is not resilient. With around 2 degrees of global heating, a lot of the world's major bread baskets become dust bowls.
He also advocates substantial change to farming practices.
If we are to get through this century and subsequent centuries, we need a completely different relationship to the land, and using huge tracts of land to produce meat is not a sustainable use of that land. There's simply not enough planet for everyone to eat pasture-fed meat unless we were to cut our meat consumption massively.
I'm a 6th generation sheep and cattle farmer. I think pasture-fed beef is where the industry needs to return to, certainly if we're going to address issues around climate change.
Piers Dumeric agrees change is needed, but believes pasture-fed beef, along with better farming practices, is the solution.
I would say that meat production in a mixed farming system, where you've got animals and crops interacting, is a very beneficial environmental product.
But he accepts consumers are pushing for more plant-based proteins.
As a meat producer, I definitely can't say that they eat too much. They probably don't eat enough. Plant-based protein has a very valuable place on the supermarket shelf and is a product that consumers clearly want.
By 2050, we're going to have 10 billion people on Earth, and with that, we're going to need to have produced 70% more food. And so CSIRO is looking to address that food gap by generating new, novel, sustainable, healthy and affordable proteins. We have about 1.5 million tonnes of fresh fruit and vegetables that don't actually ever make it to market. So we can actually value add to those by taking techniques like fermentation and stabilisation and drying.
These protein powders can be 3D printed into easily digestible food, like this trial in an aged care facility in Singapore. This restaurant in Israel claimed in 2019 to be the first to serve cultured chicken to customers who can view it being made.
Let's take him out to Mummy.
For all the technological possibilities, Chef Leo has one hope.
For me as a chef, I almost feel responsible to give people better food. We don't really have a choice. And I think the industry has done an amazing job creating certain products which look, almost taste and got the same texture as the real thing. And I think it's incredible. Eating better, for me, that's the main thing, eating better.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 730's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.